Hello, everyone. I am Heidi with Onigo Stamping. I am so excited if you are joining me here tonight because I got a big box of brand new products in today, and I can't wait to share them with you. So I'm like, this is totally impromptu, just kind of throwing it up here. I made some samples today that I want to share with you. If you are joining me live, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know you are here. Feel free to share this video with your friends and yeah, I feel like I'm sideways. My stripes don't line up. Sorry about that. Feel free to share this video with your friends. Let them know that you're watching me and you're checking out some new Stampin' Up product. Everything that I have to share with you today is going to be available starting in January. And it is from the new upcoming January to December mini catalog, as well as the celebration catalog that is coming up in January and February. We have another celebration coming up with full of lots of free stuff that you can get. So I'm excited about that too, and I can't wait to share it with you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my other camera, and we're going to start looking at some of this stuff. All right, let me get this all go in the right direction here. Oops. All right, we're gonna flip this around, make my table big and my face smaller, but I can still see you up here, so that's great. All right, so here is the brand new celebration and mini catalog. Now I cannot open these up and share the insides with you, which is really too bad because there's so much great stuff in here. But I did want to show you the outside. You can see this fabulous celebration catalog with all sorts of great stuff on it, and then more fun stuff on the back. So really excited about that. And set that aside. And then here is the new mini catalog. Check out this awesome windmill die cut and some gorgeous pattern paper on here and a really fun, there's a couple of Dutch sets that are really, really cool. So, and you can see some more of that pattern paper on the back here. So that is the catalog that I can't open up and show you, unfortunately. So let me show you though some of the things that are in it. So I have, and let me see if I can find all the pieces to everything, because everything is kind of a mess. I got a big box and I pulled some stuff out, but this is the Sweet Conversations stamp set, and this is the Sweethearts dies that go with it, and this is part of a suite. I think it's probably called the Sweethearts Suite, and I'm going to just open this up and show you. There's like this little envelope and a tag and lots of hearts, and you can see, you know, this heart is going to cut out these hearts. There's another heart over here that is, I think, going to cut out those hearts. So that's really fun. Also in this suite, there is fabulous paper. So let me pull out this paper to show you, because it is so pretty. You all are going to love it. All right. You know, I'm going to pull up my second device and just make sure that I am I'm showing up where I think I'm showing up. So let's see. That is always the question. Yep, there I am. All right. So if you are here watching me tonight, go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know that you're watching. This is the, let me see, let me get the right name of it. It is the Sweet Talk Designer Series paper. Now, I think that those same dies, let me grab those dies, because I think those same dies are going to cut out the hearts on this paper too, which is really cool. Yeah, look at that. That's going to cut out those hearts, and then this one's going to cut out the smaller hearts. So you'll be able to cut out different hearts from the paper. So there's that. And let's just take a look. Look at these. Oh, it's so pretty. And check out, oh, look at all that candy. And then this one that's just like hearts. And more that are just hearts. Oh, love it. It is so, so pretty. And I think there's one more back here. There is, it's like conversation heart candy boxes. And then, of course, on the back, flip this over, we kind of just have some designs. So we have some hearts. There is some purpley stripes, some rainbowy stripes. Just a fun, like, watercolor wash. That is so pretty. Some, like, red dots. And then this really fun purpley pattern that says, I love you, in all sorts of languages. Isn't that cute? Oh, so sweet. I think that this suite is going to be really, really fabulous. Now, also in this suite, let me find the other things that are in here. I tell you, I got stuff everywhere. There's also these iridescent, what are they called? Iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. And they're basically what they say. They're little tiny rhinestones that are iridescent. So that is fun. There is also an embossing folder. I don't know where my embossing folder went. It is sidetracked. I don't know. You have to find it. But this is what it makes. Let me see if I can bring this up and show you. It is called gingham, and it makes this really fun gingham pattern. Isn't that kind of like a cool checked pattern? So that's really fun. And then also in this suite, there is some red cotton ribbon. So it's just a really lightweight cotton ribbon. I think that's going to be really good to tie. And there are these fun little boxes. So pull this open. I haven't even opened these. I haven't looked at them yet. But they already have tape on them to put them together. So, and they're just gonna, I think they just make like little mini boxes. Let's see. So this is gonna fold up here and those sides will come up. I'm not gonna tape it together in case I decide to stamp it, but well, it's just a fun little, it's like the size of maybe a crayon box, maybe even a little bit smaller than that, you know, or one of those conversation heart boxes. So that is, oh, that's going to be really cute. That is going to be fun, fun, fun for Valentine's Day. So that is the first suite I wanted to show you. Then I also picked up this Hive 3D embossing folder, which is fun. And I'll show you that pattern. It makes this fun pattern. Now, when I first did this, I thought that I had like messed up and got a double. But actually that's just kind of the way it is. It kind of makes this beehive and you can kind of like see in on some of it. I don't know. So that's different. All right. From the Celebration catalog is this adorable, awesome otter stamp set. This you're going to be able to get free with a $50 order. Isn't that so cute? I'm so excited to play with this and make some little otters swimming on their back. So I haven't pulled that one out, but I'm really excited to do that. There is also, I told you, I got stuff all over the place. So there's also this designer series paper. It's called Daffodil Afternoon. And it is also in the Celebration catalog. So you can get this free with a $50 order. Now, when I first saw this, I was a little bit like, I'm not sure if I really like it, but that is because this pattern was not showing. When it came in the mail, this pattern was on top, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that is so much fun. I'm really, really excited just to get some big, bold words and put this on here. One of the things that I couldn't pre-order, but that is coming, is slimline dies, slimline envelopes, and some stamps that have big, giant, bold greetings that are going to be perfect for slimline cards. And I think they're going to look really, really cool with this. There are, of course, stamps in the catalog that match this. You can make your own opinion on those. But let me show you the other pattern. So here's some more daffodils. We have just some leaves and some more daffodils. And there's like a yellow daffodil. And then finally, like some smaller daffodils. And then let's look at the back. And what's interesting is this is vanilla. So much of our designer series paper is white. So it's really kind of exciting to get some vanilla designer series paper. So we have the nice bright yellow. We have like a black pattern. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? And some vanilla and green hearts. I think this is pale papaya and maybe polished pink. In this one, of course, they put the best pattern like on the best because this is on this pretty, oh, that is going to look so cool together. Oh, excited. So yeah, I almost started making some cards with that today, but I didn't. All right, let me see. So now I have, oh, here is that gingham. See, here's the gingham folder. I knew I had it here someplace. Now I have what I was most absolutely excited about to get from this mini catalog. In addition to those slimline dies, I can't wait to get those. But that I could pre-order, most excited to get, is this new Rainbow of Happiness stamp set with this really fun rainbow. Now, not only is there a rainbow stamp set, there are rainbow dies to go with it. So let me show you these. And I've already put them on my magnetic sheet. So aren't those fun? Now, what else is here? Let me just pull this out because I've already started cutting it to bits. There is designer series paper. Now this paper, it's called Sunshine and Rainbows. And the paper, the stamp set and dies are in the catalog, the regular mini catalog. The paper is in the Celebration catalog. So you can get this paper free with a $50 purchase. So really excited about that because it is so much fun. I love this paper. And we have a new cloud punch that I couldn't get yet, but we're going to have a cloud punch. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.5% sure that it is going to fit those clouds. So excited about that. But look at these bright colors. So fun. Bold, bright colors. All on here. And I have some cards with these. Now these rainbows right here, you can use this rainbow die right here and it will cut them out. Now I did that and I didn't end up making a card with this, but that's what it looks like when you do that. Because I was going to, but then I wasn't happy with that. So I need to go back. We're going to come up with something with that though. And then this pretty one here too. And then when we turn it over, because of course we always have to turn it over and see what's on the back. We have like just some more solid color prints. And this is going to be fun to cut those rainbows out of and kind of make like print rainbows. Oh, look at that. So much fun. And the sunshine paper. Oh, love it. Love it all. Really, really excited. All right. Now we got to the fun part. I'm going to show you the samples I made because I made some samples. I only made samples with the rainbow set because that is the only thing I pulled out today. Of course, I have to find my samples first of all. Ooh, I'm trying to lose some heart dies. Better put those someplace where I don't lose them. All right, so let's look at these samples. Here is my first one. Now, I pulled a greeting out, and this is not in the celebration. This is available right now in the annual catalog. It is called Sunny Sentiments. And it says, thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. And I was like, well, that is perfect to go with these rainbows. Yeah. So isn't that cute? And that's so much fun. And then I just took some, the white crinkled seam binding. I colored it with my Stampin' Blends, and then I curled it. It will curl. I didn't know that. I was like, well, let's try this and see if it does. And it does. It curls. Like if you run it over scissors, it'll curl up like that. Isn't that cute? That's the inside. So that one's really fun. And then I made this one, which is just a simple stamping. This is just stamps, ink, and paper. But I thought that was so just bright and cheery and just so much fun. And then I took it and I kind of stepped it up. So here, you know, they're kind of the same. But I took this and I combined it with the basic borders dies that has that like cloud in it. So I raised up where that sentiment is. I used the gingham. It's hard to see. You can't really see it. But I used that gingham embossing folder on the back. Just made a really fun sunny card. And then of course on the inside it says, you make this world a better place. Isn't that cute? So that is another card. Then I decided, well, I want to see what those dies look like with the rainbow glimmer paper. So I was like, I want to just try this out. So I'm not sure I love this card, but I did want to, you know, give it a shot and see what it does, because those dies on that rainbow glimmer paper are so pretty. They're so glittery and pretty. So there's that one, and it just says thank you inside. So, and then if you joined me last night for mystery stamping, I made this fun fold card, and I let you guys choose what I was going to make while I did it. And I gave you 2 different choices of paper, and you chose a different paper if you were there last night. And so I had this paper already cut today, and I was like, well, I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to put a rainbow on it. So here it is with the rainbow on it. It says, sending you a rainbow of happiness. And I cut out a bunch of clouds, and then that just slides off, and it says a little something to brighten your day. And I have some really light rainbows on the inside that I just did by stamping on paper and then stamping on the center of this. So those are my fun rainbow cards. And I am sure that I'm going to have lots more rainbow cards for you. But but I had to, I had to jump on and just show you this today because I couldn't resist making some fun rainbows. So there we go. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today for this little sneak peek. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, this is all going to be available starting in January. Now, if you want to get this sooner, because you just can't wait, you can't get it right this moment, right this second, but if you become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you're going to be able to order this starting December 1st, which that's only in a couple weeks, folks. Because next week is Thanksgiving, and the week after that, we are into December. So starting December 1st, you're going to be able to order this if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Now, hold the phones. There is an amazing sale going on right now that you can join Stampin' Up! For only $75, and you get to choose $125 worth of product, which is amazing, and you get free shipping. So you can sign up today, get an awesome deal, and then be ready to jump and get these products on December 1st. If that's not your cup of tea, that's fine. I mean, that's the best deal in town, but I understand it's not for everybody. So if you don't want to do that, you are welcome to wait, and this will all be available for you starting in January. So thank you again for joining me tonight. Have a fabulous evening, and I will see you all, not next Tuesday. I canceled mystery stamping for next Tuesday, but I'm going to see everybody in a couple weeks for my November card class and game night with the Christmas season stamp set. Have a fabulous evening. Bye-bye.